Uh, Hello there, crew. What's happening? This is G-Fast, Crazy Police Videos. Tonight we're gonna do a little some police stuff, do some paranormal, kind of mix and match around a little bit. Just trying out a different kind of setup. Probably only gonna do the paranormal live streams there on Saturdays. It'll be a while before I started actually doing live stream on police. Maybe like this month coming up. If you want to see police live streams, leave me a comment. I can handle that kind of stuff. You want to see more paranormal? Leave me comments. Let's check it out and see what we're working with. Hello there, Society Red. How you doing? Tonight's going to be Fair Use 107 for education, news, commentary, criticism, parody. Hell, we just throw the whole kitchen sink at it. My God. Hey, I see Mr. Greg Jonica first, and how he's missing in action. Ooh, hey, he might be taking a union break. Hey, don't forget to flush. Ha ha. All right. Hey, just remember, folks. Yeah, pepper spray. It's not just for breakfast anymore. My God. How you doing, Society Red? Hello there, Mr. Greg Jordan. How you doing? All righty. Give it let's see. We'll give it a minute before we kick things into full swing. If I remember correctly, this is the first live stream I've done off this channel.
Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
There. We got the fair use crap out the way. All righty. It just so happens I have a policeman here to play. I think you'll like it. It's from Shane's Dumb Criminals. And boy, they dumb. Hey. If you how many dumb criminals that take to change a light bulb? Just one, but you gotta put that son bitch in jail first. My God. All right, y'all ready? Go.
Welcome back, y'all. My boy Ivan from My Vanimal Reacts sent me this one. It's short but sweet. Check out his channel. I'll post a link in the description. Good content. He's good people. Check this idiot out.
Hey, boo. No, come around here. Come around here. I'm not rolling my window down. You can't talk to me. I'm a passenger. I'm a passenger. You have to go to him. Go ahead.
Free country, First Amendment. He can talk to anybody he wants to. Freedom of speech, right?
That's what you think.
Search warrant. What can you search warrant for?
Mike, can you roll your window down for me?
I did. I'm afraid.
If you would, hit that like, share, subscribe button, smash that bell, get the notifications. That like button help get the stream out there, help this little old channel grow, and it would be greatly appreciated. Thank you.
Police. I'm afraid of.
Roll the window down.
I can't roll it. I rolled it down this far, buddy. Yeah.
It might kill you. Relax.
You might kill me. I'm black.
What?
You might kill me. I'm black. I just heard about that lady got killed by the police.
Oh my God.
Look at that officer's face. He's like, wow, am I dealing with a true idiot on this one?
Roll the window down for me, please.
What's the problem?
I need you to roll the window down.
I can't do it. What's the problem?
I'll tell you as soon as you roll the window
Well,
down.
I can't do it. I'm scared.
It's scared.
Why are you scared?
Of you. Now you go down the street, you turn around and come here bothering me.
What?
I saw you go down dressing that way when I come from my mom's house. Now you turn around harassing me.
I'm not.
What is he so scared for? What's that? window rolled up gonna do? Hey, maybe he wants some damn holy water to spray around and a crucifix. Yeah, 'cause if evil cops is out there and he's scared. Gee whiz. It's a rocket surgeon.
Not harassing you.
Yeah, what's the problem? No reason you stop my vehicle.
Hop out of the car.
I can't.
You're not gonna hop out of the car?
No, I don't want to. I'm scared.
I don't understand.
I'm afraid of you, sir. I'm going to cut grass down here on this street. On Cook Street at a lot. And talk to this guy here about some.
You roll that damn window down, you liable to end up in that parish jail. They might have you out there cutting grass for the parish or the county, or the city and municipal locality thereof.
Equipment, and you just can't roll up here on me, stopping me for no reason in the world. Is it an emergency? Is it an emergency?
Look, I'm not all about like
No, you can kill, but you can kill.
What's the problem?
You're being very difficult.
No, you're gonna kill.
I'm scared you're gonna kill me, man.
Either roll down the window or get out of the car.
I don't want to get out the car. I'm scared. The window's down. You can hear me, can't you? I don't want the window down no more, sir.
I really
You
don't.
might shoot me or something. I don't know. I don't understand what's the problem. Can you call your supervisor?
No, I'm not calling my supervisor.
Why not?
Get out of the car right now.
I don't want to get out the car. I'm scared.
What, I really don't understand why.
I'm afraid that what's out in the media about police is I'm very afraid of you.
Let me explain it to you, officer. He's watched one too many videos and he thinks this is going to make him famous or something. He can't do anything the simple way, and he's trying to be difficult for the sake of being difficult.
That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense.
Tell me why you stopped my vehicle.
I'm not opening my door for him either.
Yeah, why is you back?
I'm gonna be very clear with you, sir.
No.
You can either roll down your window all the
I'm not rolling my window down or opening the door either.
way
I
or
can't.
hop out of the car.
I'm just afraid for my life.
See, they're surrounding us.
You'd be afraid for your window right about now.
They're just surrounding my car. I'm afraid for my life.
Do you want me to? Do you like having a window right here?
Why are you threatening me?
Because I'm gonna break out your window and pull you out of this car.
For what?
You're not. I don't know why you're being difficult.
What's the problem?
Simple traffic stop.
For what? I'm asking what's the reason.
Get out of the car.
I'm scared to get out the car.
Exit the vehicle now.
I'm afraid call
I'm
911.
gonna break this window open if you don't get out of the
Why
car.
you want to break the window open?
Oh, that was quick. Safe light repair, safe light replace.
Open if you don't get out of the
Why
car.
you want to break the window open?
There. That'll break you from farting in church.
Damn, he broke the window out the
Yeah,
car.
sure.
Yeah, he told you he was gonna. You don't listen.
Move your leg. Move your leg.
Call
Move your leg.
Sister Mom and calm them.
I don't got the number.
Yeah, I'll give it to you.
Why are you touching them?
That's what I'm thinking. We're not the car.
You're under arrest. Get out of the exit the vehicle.
Excuse me, sir.
That's good.
I can't. Hey, take me phone.
Yeah.
There you have it. Short and sweet. This officer was in no mood to put up with stupid, and he didn't. Be sure and like, subscribe, leave a comment. We'll catch you on the next one.
That was a good one. I like it. All righty. Y'all still there? Hey, let's see. We're going to have to come up with another one now. Give me a second. I have some situated. Got them hidden up there.
Number 11. Some kids, flashlights, a tunnel, and the darkness of night. These ingredients never fail to be a recipe for disaster. Published in December 2012 by Timothy L. Shabu, a group of kids decide to enter a sewer at night with nothing but flashlights to guide them. They should have expected what came next. They crawl into the depths of the tunnel, waiting for the creature to make himself known, but when it does, you wish it hadn't. The figure springs towards the boys and all mayhem breaks loose. as the entire group tries to scurry out of the tunnel at once. When they do finally break free of the tunnel and its creature, a sigh of relief washes over them. Many viewers of this video feel the same way. The Potato Llamas wrote, "Reminds me of when there's a spider hiding under a rock, and the second you lift it, it runs at you. But what was this thing crawling deep in the tunnel? Some think it was a monkey, judging by the noises the creature made, others special effects. I don't know what it
So what do you think that was? Leave a comment. I think that was a hoax of some sort, personally.
is, but it's made me want to stay out of sewage tunnels at night or at any time, really." Number 10. Night Owl 2007 published this video of a creepy sewer creature in February of 2018. In the video, some guys are walking along the road at night when they stop at a big heavy manhole cover and proceed to enter into the sewer. They remember how scary the sewer is, long dark tunnels, loud echoes. In order to see how deep one of the tunnels goes,
Hey, they might find Tiffy down in there.
the crew cracks a neon
Get
stick
out of there,
light
Tiffy.
and, turning off all other light sources, throws it into the tunnel. The tunnel must be deep, but the depths do terminate, as you can still see a tiny pinprick of light in the distance. As they're playing around with the neon sticks, the camera catches a skull-like face peeking over one of the crew's shoulders.
I don't think you're throwing out enough light here.
What do you think?
What the?
It looks like a ghoulish mask leering behind him, but when the guy moves out of the way and the cameraman casts his camera beyond, there's nothing there.
It was Tiffy.
Needless to say, the entire crew springs into action, racing out of that sewer like no one's
I think that was Tifflish there. What do y'all think?
business. There's a roaring sound at the end, echoing as they jet out of the tunnel. We can assume they made it out alive. Otherwise, we wouldn't have this video to show for it. Number 9.
Oh, the mask. I could look at that and see that was a damn mask, the way the light reflected off from it, the edges, hard edges around the eyebrows. That's faker than shit right there.
This video of urban exploration, published by Backyard Exploration in January 2015, is particularly eerie because what's scarier than dark, damp tunnels and nowhere to turn? In the video description, Backyard Exploration writes, "As the city grew, much of the underworld was sealed and forgotten. We infiltrate the sewers in search for this lost history. Unlike many..."
That might have been Glinda, says Serio. It just might have been. But it kind of small skull, though. It kind of looked like Tiffy. It'd be hard to tell the difference if stinking down there like that. Hey, and Glenn stink too. Huh. I don't know. We might have to take a vote on that.
Any entries on this list, these guys mean business. They are decked out with gear, headlamps, ropes, and safety equipment for sewer exploration, and they will need it. The underground is a dangerous place, and if you're claustrophobic, the tight spaces might give you screaming anxiety. Even worse, if you're
Every screaming down there, you better look out. That could be old Corrigan Vincent down in there.
squeamish, you might want to sit this one out, as there's loads of wading through raw sewage. The exploration shows the bricked underbelly of the sewage system, along with the sewer rats that scurry across the ground and up the walls. Water trickles down from above as the team continues to
That raw sewage, I might smell better than the old Glen.
trapeze through the dark tunnels. The team crawls and climbs through narrow channels to make sure no stone is left unturned, and at one point, they even walk waist deep in sewage water, which is sometimes calm, sometimes rushing. In some areas, there are massive amounts of cockroaches skittering across the ceiling of the tunnel. All in all, it's pretty much every phobia imaginable in one. As After Dark said in the comments, this is the stuff that nightmares are made of, this tunnel. But fortunately, this nightmare does come to an end. As the video concludes, they exit the sewage tunnel to breathe fresher air and see daylight again.
Yeah.
Number 8.
I'm ready for a police channel.
Published.
Let's see. Police. Let's see. Give me 1 second. I got to knock a couple of things out. And let's do it.
I feel like one of the two of you should
Alright. Let's make sure we got everything situated.
be wearing a seatbelt.
No, I just made her take it out right now.
You just made her take it off.
Yeah.
Why? Any reason?
Just pulling over. You guys.
Hey, now we got
why would you
Fridays
make
with
your
Frank.
passenger take her seat off?
Because her head. I'm trying to take her to the hospital.
Okay.
You know, I'm in a hurry because she keeps hurting. Like the toolbox is trying to fall, so I'm like, you know.
Okay, that's a very, very.
That's what I'm saying. I'm
It's a very, very small cut that's not actively bleeding.
Yeah, but you never know, man. I'm just a father, man. I'm just trying to hurry up
Okay.
and get it back.
Well, you're a father with an identification card at a criminal amount of speed, almost double the posted speed limit.
Oh, too fast.
Sorry.
Okay. Now, see your registration and current proof insurance.
I just got the car.
Hey, almost double the speed limit. Ooh, that's too fast.
So, what's your license suspended for, or revoked, or whatever it is?
I had one and I just forgot to go to the damn thing and get one. So I'm just like, man.
Okay, so you're 92 in a 55.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I apologize for that. I apologize. That's my.
So
fault.
when did this? Let's see.
I barely got.
This
it.
is.
I never registered it because
barely is
I barely got money.
March.
I barely got money right now.
Okay.
So
this is in March. So we're March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. So you're 7.
That's when he got it. I just got the car. That's when he signed everything. And he said, they pull you over, just, as long as you're taking over there.
All right. So this is your car, but it's not registered yet.
That's why I'm going to D&B. And I got to worry about her, then go to D&B. My daughter ran out of the horse. I'm concerned about my daughter right now.
Sure. You okay? You look okay.
Ooh.
Like I said,
she's just sitting there like, that's okay. Thanks, Zach. So, the little unrestrained girl in the passenger seat has a cut on her head the size of a nickel. And he's at 92. The speed's flashing on my radar. I have this radar unit that I use is it's made by Custom Signals. It's a Raptor radar. It's the RP1. It's a dual antenna Doppler radar. And what it allows me to do is I can lock the speed of a vehicle while still tracking that vehicle's speed. So if a vehicle is accelerating, I can lock it in at 75, 76, 77, 78, all the way as the car is going, so I can get an accurate representation of the vehicle's top speed. I also like to lock that in, one, for Sam, because he gets to take that video, but I also take a picture of that and I attach it to each citation so that you can see attached to the citation what the speed was. And it also, people are like, oh, you just lock that speed in and then you drive around all day. Well, each one of my citations has a picture of it, and the speed's different in each citation, in each time I stop someone. So, I might stop two people, both for going 45 and a 25, but I'm traveling at a different speed. So it kind of thwarts that. And I have actual physical proof of the speed that I stopped him at. On the LiDAR that we use, it has a timer, so you can see how long that speed's been locked in there for. So we have different ways that we kind of thwart people questioning our integrity. With no license and no seatbelts, I just don't understand why. I don't know. There's so much going on in there. There's like a title that was like half signed and not his car. And
all right. Hey, y'all got any kind of video you want to watch next to Society Red, or Greg Jonick. See. Yeah, Roll might pull up some damn for public safety. You want to watch it.
There's a reason that we leave Santan Valley occasionally, and so that we can share traffic enforcement with other parts of the county. And out here, it's desolate. The deputies are really far spread out. They've got a lot of calls for service, so they don't pull cars over as much because they're busy doing deputy things. So the ability to come out here and just do traffic things is why you get to stop and have contact with people like this and issue them lots of cites because he needs that real bad. This stop was conducted in the town of Stanfield. Stanfield's in the southwest corner of Pinal County, way out away from kind of due west of Casa Grande. It's a real small farming community, not a whole lot out there. There is a market out there with a carniceria in it. The food's amazing. I brought Sam there. We had one of the best lunches we've had. So if you're in Stanfield, stop there.
So driving with your license is suspended is your first criminal cite. Criminal speed's your second criminal cite. Not wearing your seatbelt's your third. And then not having insurance.
And you know that this is by law?
What do you mean?
But this is what happened.
U.S. Supreme Court says no license necessary to drive automobiles. I don't know where that is or what kind of weird.
They just ruled against it.
He shows me some article that he found online where obviously we know everything online is true. And he's like, I don't need a license. I'm like, sir, from what I know, here it is. Talk to the judge about it. It's people that are commonly referred to as like sovereign citizens or sovereigns. He had probably read some article there about the right to travel and how you don't.
Righty, right after this one, we're going to play for public safety.
Don't need a license or registration because you're traveling. That
Make sure to take your blood pressure meds if you have high blood pressure, because for public safety coming up next, we'll be looking at Pumpkinhead.
Maybe that's in other states. Maybe that's allowed. Like maybe someone in like Idaho or Montana or Wyoming, something like that. Like somewhere else, maybe that's allowed. In Arizona, you need a license. It's in Arizona law. I don't know what this. I've never heard anything else from this case. We never went to trial. The criminal offenses were never contested like they were with the guy with the fictitious plate.
For all United States citizens, I'm just letting you know.
I don't know if that's true.
That is because the police departments are taking money literally out of the governments to militarize their own vehicles. I'm just letting you know. And I know the law.
Militarizing our own vehicles?
Yeah.
Does that look like an MRAP to you?
I'm not talking about that one.
But I work for the government.
Yeah, I know.
But I don't have a military vehicle.
No, I'm not talking about those. I'm talking about like the FOB vehicle and all that stuff, which they're going to use.
Hey, that's an armored vehicle. That's an armored ass catcher. And it caught you, you ass.
The United States citizen later on with the United Nations. A lot of people don't even know them. I'm just letting you know.
Okay.
A lot of people know.
Okay, interesting. I mean, I could learn all sorts of. Give me a fist bump.
Thank you for letting you know.
No, absolutely. So listen, all you have to do is appear, tell that to the judge, show him that article, and say, "Hey, man, I don't need a license to drive. So even though my license is suspended, I don't need it anymore." All right, just need your signature there. That just says, "Hey, man, go there, talk to the judge, say, hey, man, I don't need a license. I'm a citizen here, and these are my roads. I pay taxes." See what his thoughts are on that. Wherever you're getting, get there safe.
Yep, I'm going to the dump now.
All right, and just so you know, as soon as you're going to go to the dump right now? Is that where you're headed?
Then I got to take it to the emergency room.
Okay. So you're going to go to the dump first and then the emergency room? Because I don't think it's an emergency if you're going to the dump first. Well, you can figure it out. But just so you know, you can't drive, all right? Because you don't have a license. Okay. Bye, guys.
We're trying to please the YouTube gods. I need those not 4 things. I only need 3 things. What I need you to do, I need you to subscribe to this channel. I need you to like this video. Click the like button on this video and leave a comment. Let me know what you think about traffic enforcement in Stanfield.
Well, I'm Deputy Slope. You don't have a license plate on this thing.
Okay.
And you're in a 35-mile-an-hour zone here, and you're at 60 miles an hour when you cross that 35-mile-per-hour zone.
Sam loves clickbait titles, and that's what this was. A couple episodes ago, we had Take a Good Poop, which I thought personally was a great clickbait title. But Guns and Ecstasy was a play on the fact that I dealt with guns and multiple people here. And then the guy saying that he was ecstatic.
That's what I'm going to do. Go play a police dog video next, and then for public safety. And I'm gonna bump this up because he's talking a little more than what I like. It's good. It's a little too much.
Hang tight there. We'll go ahead and take that gun. Let's just take that out. Keep that easy. Hey, that fence. I like those. We'll just leave that there. All right. I can tell you're late.
And
So I'm Deputy Slope. I work for the Pinal County Sheriff's Office Traffic. You haven't seen your driver's license. And the reason I stopped you is you were speeding on Sunland Gin. The posted speed limit there is 50.
and I didn't even mean to drive today because
Is your license suspended?
I needed to get my interlock today.
Okay.
And I just needed to take her to work, and that's all I was doing today, and that was it.
So your license is suspended for a DUI?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Until January, and I just needed to do this one thing, and I was already extremely stressed about even doing it.
I can tell. I can tell by your demeanor.
And so
Okay. You have any weapons in your car?
Just this 45. If you would like me to get out, I can get out.
Just keep your hands where I can see them.
I can do that.
Okay. So I'm glad that you told me because I'm looking at it and I was just wanting to see if you were going to tell me the truth or not.
I'm
There's obviously 49 other states around with all different variations of the law. In the state of Arizona, if you have a gun in the car and a law enforcement officer during a contact with you says, "Hey, do you have a gun in the car?" You have to tell that officer. So during this stop, I'm looking at this kid's gun stuffed in kind of in between his driver's seat and his center console, just I could see the grip sticking out. And I'm in the custody. Then I would have removed the gun. It was a criminal offense. Sometimes I need to be honest with me.
I'm completely ecstatic right now. I
don't think ecstatic's the right word, because that would mean that you would be excited to see me, and I don't feel like you're excited to see me.
That's it.
So ecstatic might not be
Leave
the
earlier,
proper
you'll be
use of
on
that word.
time.
But it's okay. I appreciate the attempt at a broad vocabulary. Keep leaning just like that. I'm just gonna grab that out of there.
All right, now we're gonna get a police doggy. Yep, this here's off my main channel. What's up, crew? It's G-Faz here. We got a good one today. Police canine, a doggy. Yeah, have a high-speed chase, and the doggy saves the day. Yep, I love some doggies. Yeah, let's go to get this started up. If you want to see more videos like this in the future, leave a comment. Let me know how you like the video. I like reading comments. Don't forget to hit that like, share, and subscribe button. Smash that bell. And let's get this party started.
Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
There we go. Yeah. Hey, you hear that? I hear a doggy. Yeah, that doggy gonna go find the bad guy. Yeah. I'm glad police use canines for helping with their apprehending of suspects. They save a lot of officers every year and potentially save citizens too. Good canine can't be beat.
Okay, I'm on 38. 28 Georgia, Charlie. Charlie Juliet Bravo.
Maybe a Camaro should have done that. What do you think?
We're gonna get ass Ashley and Jane. The little Mexican supermarket. He threw something out the window. Charlie Juliet, Bravo. White Chevy Camaro, Bravo Mike.
10-4 is just email on set or people there?
Yep. And this is the most dangerous part of a police stop right here. Approaching the vehicle, you see that dark tinted back glass you can't see in? There's no telling what can or can't be back there. Could be somebody with a weapon. Police officer has a very dangerous job. No two ways about it.
Still here. Hey, Deputy Parker, Lyons County Sheriff's Office. Reason I stopped you, man, is for your window tint. Window tint? Yeah, so you got your license? All right. What'd you throw out the window right back there, bud? Huh? It's already, I got it on video, so I'm going to go back and pick it up. Do me a favor. K5 054. All right, Mr. Lane, do me a favor, step out the vehicle for me, bud. Do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Do not do it.
He did it. Yeah, he did it real good. Yeah, police doggy we can do it for him real good too. Doggy's all excited. He want to play.
Be southbound on Ashley.
Yeah, doggy says, "I want a chew toy, Daddy. Give me a chew toy." Haha. Yeah, he gotta get a chew toy.
Turning eastbound on Mary. Correction, westbound on Mary.
Get him right.
Extremely reckless, westbound on Mary. Coming up to Slater. Speed 60 miles an hour. Almost 1050.
Yeah, those doggy all excited.
He's just 1050 into the cemetery at Mary 1012.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
You're gonna get bit. You're gonna get bit. Oh.
Did he hood?
Okay, fine. Dog's got him. Put your hands on your back.
Hand on back.
Stop the dog, sir. Stop the dog, sir. Oh,
There you go.
oh,
I'm behind the house right on the corner at Mary and Oak Street. If you get up, this dog will bite you again. I have him at gunpoint.
Doggy says, chew toy. Can I get some more, Daddy? Right about now, this guy realizing I messed up so badly.
74. Dog point.
Oh, oh. Get him, doggy. Yeah, he's a good boy.
You at Tom Mary?
I'm almost to them. I'm picking her almost downtown.
Say 5 for 95.
10-4 to 95 at 1724.
We're gonna need a 52 for a dog bite.
Hey, so we got a chew toy here that needs attention. Yeah. It's a pork nom. Ha-ha.
We get a unit. go right back to a Mexican convenience store on the parking lot that's on the Jane entrance, right there on the corner of the grass where he threw something out the window.
That's a beautiful dog. Absolutely beautiful.
They're behind a house that opened there, I believe.
Hey, you know the only time a police dog ain't pretty? Oh, hey, he's on your ass. He ain't pretty at all then. At least not to you. Don't run from the police.
The units go over here.
Hey.
I don't need to, I'm 23 area.
You know, when you turn in the entrance, have a Mexican food place and right there, Jane. As soon as you turn in that parking lot that's on Jane, right on the corner.
Okay.
On the
Southbound Ashley, turning out to Jane.
Yep.
Okay.
And then you'd be turning westbound on the Jane.
Yeah, he said he threw a cigarette out. That looked a lot bigger than a cigarette, didn't it?
So if you're pulling that
Gee, it might have been a glass novelty
driveway,
pipe.
it would be on the left-hand side, right out the driver's window.
You good?
He's the same guy at 1080 for me.
Are you good?
Yeah.
Okay, where's he at?
Right over here. He's the same guy at 1080.
Did he tear me? Relax, the fog. Did he tear me?
That's where you asked him, did he hunt? Hey. Looked like it hunt.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he tore that car up. He totaled that Camaro, man. Yeah, he tore the hell out of that Camaro, and Doggy tore the hell out of him. Dude, he just tore up from the floor up. My God. Hey, yep, you want to see more videos like this, let me know in the comments there. That's it, Bookie Worm. Hit that like, share, and subscribe button. Smash that bell. Yeah, I make several more videos a day. 3 different channels. Yeah, he's a real jerk, Bookie Worm. I bet he laid a big brown egg, though. My God. Ooh. He throwed his dope out back there in the grass. I promise you that's what he had was dope. That's it, my God. Damn, that's a pretty car, too. That beautiful car. Tore the hell and back. Tore the fence up, too. Hey, they've done all that in front of a cemetery. I bet if they let that dog up the back of that ambulance, he'd confess to any crime they asked him. Yeah, he looked like he hurting. Yeah.
It's just in our newsroom. One person has been arrested after a chase with the Lowndes County Sheriff's Office deputies. A suspect crashed into a pole. Now, WLB News 10 reporter Brittany Blake was right on the scene at this time this all happened. She says this happened at the corner of West Mary Street and North Oak Street in Valdosta.
That poor car.
And according to the Lowndes County Sheriff's Office, the suspect ran after crashing the car into that pole. He was arrested. The suspect caught and arrested shortly after. We're learning more now about the charges that suspect could be facing. Again, this happened just minutes ago in Lowndes County.
Covered his face up. I don't want to be on the news. I'm a jackass.
You good to talk to me a little bit, maybe get your mind off of it. I can't hear you, bud.
Hey, why don't you get your head out from under the covers? Look straight in the camera and go, I'm a jackass, and that doggy had me for lunch.
I said something about my mind, but I hear you.
Come out from under them covers.
Can you take the sheet off your head? It's hard for me to hear you.
It's cold. It's cold.
Okay, I got you. So listen, man, why'd you run from me, bud?
Oh, this officer.
Sure. And when I pulled up beside you, I told you was gonna get bit. When you was running, I said you're gonna get bit, and you kept running. Why?
Hell, the police officer should have bit you too, you dumbass. The doggy get one leg, the police officer get the other leg, and they could do lunch.
Did you hear me tell you was gonna get bit? You think you did?
Yes, sir.
And then if you heard, hey, no, it's just a cause. Just cause. If you heard me tell you was gonna get bit, then why'd you get bit? Or why'd you keep running?
Okay, I knew I had a warrant.
You know you had a warrant.
And I was kind of myself here. But me and my wife, I'm trying to get me in things.
What's your wife's name?
Hey, who's gonna turn himself in one of these years?
Whose car is that?
It's my car. I bought it from her. But I'll wait on the time. I'll wait on the time.
All right, hold on a second.
Hey, I bet you money he ain't pay on that car. He got it from his soon-to-be ex-wife, and he gonna buy it. Yeah, he say he bought it, but nah. And he was charged with fleeing, eluding, willful obstruction, driving under the influence, and giving a poor doggy food poisoning. He was sentenced to 1 year in jail, followed by 2 years of probation, plus 80 hours of community service and a $5,000 fine. He give that poor dog food poison. Yeah, that poor doggy. Yeah, that poor doggy said he wasn't a very good meal. He's kind of old and stringy there. He's kind of tough to chew on, but he'd be willing to give him another try.
In March of 2020.
There we go. That was a good one. I like that one. All right. Hey, how'd y'all like the canine there? That's a good dog, wasn't he? Yeah, that's a good doggy. Hey, hope he. There you go. Hope that crook had all his shots there. We hate for that poor doggy to suffer. Huh. All right. Y'all ready for some public safety? Hey. Yep. All right, I guess so. Let's get ready. How you doing there, Bookie Worm? How you doing, James Baker? There you go, Greg Jonick, Society Red.
I get it. I know it's hard for you to believe that just a couple of little Hoosiers from Southern Indiana with YouTube channels were able to expose a government corruption ring starting in Clark County, Indiana, with a Republican representative also.
Oh, there's a big one right there. But you was talking about dogs. I was talking about turds. Hey, there's a big turd right there. They called him Pumpkinhead.
A sheriff at the time, going all the way up to Mike Pence and even Donald Trump. If I were you, I would have a hard time believing it too. But I'm going to show you a few things in this video with date and time stamps. And it might even really make you wonder, did this couple really expose this entire crime ring under James?
Hey, he got his time stamps on it. Like he remade the time stamps for when he went to trial. And he showed the court tape. He changed it out. Yeah, he good at doctoring up time date stamps.
Me, Noel, the sheriff of Clark County, Indiana.
Let me get past this.
Noel being put in handcuffs at Clark County Courthouse. In August, Indiana State Police served several search warrants, including one at Noel's Jeffersonville home. Current Clark County Sheriff Scotty Maples told WDRB News Noel was involved in, quote,
this is for fair use, 107 for education, use, criticism, commentary, parody, because we want to watch that pumpkinhead make a jackass out of himself.
troubling and improper time off payments. ISP hasn't commented on the investigation, and we are still working to find out what charges Noel is facing. As soon as we learn that information, we'll bring that to you.
Hey, there he is. How you doing, man? Roll that window down. Roll that window down, Jamie. Come on, let's have a talk, buddy. But Jamie, why don't you come out and talk to me, bud? Come on, man. Come out and have a talk with me.
You got some bad information is what I think.
Well, okay, fill me in.
Just dig, brother. You're a truth finder. You'll find it.
I am a truth finder.
Absolutely.
You're right about that.
Well,
Why are you guys blowing so much money on toys like that and shit? And not
He said he's a truth finder. Old pumpkinhead wouldn't know the truth if he had 4 rows of teeth and bit him in the ass.
I already explained it to you. You're not listening to me.
It doesn't matter. Hey, Bubba, where'd you get this vehicle, man? Is that on the company's dime? Or did you buy that? That nice Tahoe, people.
Burb.
Oh, imagine that. It's from John Jones. They got this Tahoe. There you are. Come on out and talk to me, brother. I don't know why it's so hard to talk to you. Mr. No, I'd like to meet you, but let's do it right, man. Let's be respectful. How about this? I'm Chris.
Yeah, I agree, brother.
In person, and I have just been trying to have a respectful conversation with you.
Enjoy your First Amendment right. That's what we're here for, brother.
It ain't even about that, man. I'm not a First Amendment
that's
activist.
absolutely what it is. It should be.
Well, that's all you're seeing because that's the only one you're worried about, man.
Oh, no.
Look, we need to talk about some of the actions that's been going on inside of your facility.
Former Clark County Sheriff and prominent Indiana Republican Jamie Noel has contributed more than $100,000 to GOP candidates and campaigns since 2008. Investigators have so far alleged that at least $33,000 came from public funds. Multiple Republican campaigns and committees that received political donations from disgraced former Clark County Sheriff Jamie Noel said they have no plans to return or donate those dollars elsewhere, while numerous others are keeping distancing themselves from Noel altogether. Noel, a prominent Hoosier Republican himself, currently faces more than 24 felony charges for allegedly misusing money from the fire and EMS department, which he oversaw. Misusing money from the fire and EMS departments.
Hey guys, Official Misconduct and I are back in Clark County, Indiana. We are going to both the courthouse so we can go to the county.
Then afterward, they go into Wendy's. Yeah, Tiffy got a couple of things to do at Wendy's.
Clerk and request the records for their emergency services contracts as well as their security company contracts, because we have been told that they have been monopolizing those systems and paying themselves as third-party agencies. So in other words, they own the agencies that are being contracted by the county. And of course, they get to pass that through the council if the council is their buddies.
Mark Stevens says his family has donated thousands to politicians with oversight of New Chapel's contracts.
Floyd County Council member Danny Short, unsuccessful candidate Charlie Moon, and former council member Adam Roberts all received campaign contributions from the Knowles. Both Roberts and Short also voted against refurbishing 2 ambulances for the Lafayette and Greenville fire departments in March last year. Which brings us to Clark County. In early April, the county signed a 3-year contract extension with New Chapel EMS. Our investigation found the Knolls donated to current Clark County Commissioner Connie Sellers and council members Steve Doherty, Kevin Vissing, Jod Miller, and former council member Brittany Faree.
Doug, investigators say Knoll had a child with former Clark County Councilwoman Brittany Faree, and that he paid her, quote, many times those child support payments out of either the Utica Township Volunteer Firefighters Association
I wonder how much child support Tiffy's paid. Hey, does she pay child support? Inquiring minds want to know.
Or from New Chapel EMS.
So that should not be being done. It's a huge, disgusting waste of resource money going right back in the same people's pockets and keeping other people from being able to put any money in their pockets to do the work that needs to be done.
Hello, how you doing today? Oh, look, a full office of friendly workers. We have a record request to make. And we already wrote it up, so we don't have to use your forms and all that.
Okay.
We'll make it as easy as we can.
Sloppy though, because I was trying to do it while he was driving.
She always says it's sloppy. That's not. She has way better handwriting.
I
than me,
agree,
so you're fortunate
James
to use
Baker.
her instead of.
Somebody need to investigate Tiffy. See how she been paying on child support. How about them 2 criminal charges she's got? Resisting arrest and that sort of thing. Dumb waiter got 13 charges. Yeah, he got a felony charge. Is a D class felony for doxing a minor, a 14-year-old girl. He doxed her on social media, say, give out her address, and then made the statement he was going to be waiting in her house in his underwear. Yeah, that's a real classy guy there.
Okay, so this one, and I'm going to take a record of it.
Ugh.
All right. And can I get a receipt?
I will give them credit. If you see that, they had the records request all written out. Tiffy got some real nice handwriting, too. Unlike a typical frauditor, they didn't go in there wanting to get paper and a pencil or a crayon. They come in there prepared. So I'll give them the credit for that. That was a good thing.
For that as well? Well, I know your name's not Ryan
Me
Lynch. What's your
neither,
name,
Bookie
Mel?
Worm.
Rachel, it's a pleasure. I'm Chris. This is
That
Tiffany.
makes 3 of us, Bookie Worm. You don't want to imagine him in his underwear. I asked Sugar. Sugar said, Yeah, Sugar, my pit don't like that idea either.
Let me just ask Tammy. I haven't seen this before.
Yeah, we tried to put that same request in over at the jail, and they told us it was over here where we're supposed to do it.
Yeah, I bet you know how to spell Wendy's, though, Bookie Worm. By God. Y'all would hit that like, share, and subscribe button, smash that bell, get notifications.
There's no case on that, Tammy. That's just the contract. We're just looking for the contracts. Or did I give her the wrong one? Oh, that's the right one.
Maybe they's trying to read it. Say, what the hell does that word say? And she said, I said Wendy's, but we don't have a dumpster. Right. Yeah. If y'all would, though, hit that like button. It'd help this little old channel grow.
Emergency services companies, like anybody that have a contract with for emergency services, like the ambulance company, the fire department.
Where would that, would it be here? Would that be recorder?
Say it again.
We're looking for a copy of the contracts for all the emergency companies that Clark County has contract with. We're going to see if we can get a copy of the entire contract.
Yeah, because we don't have that. I don't know
So,
if it's recorder.
Tiffy no good at spelling, Bookie
Yeah, we
Worm.
keep getting ran in circles when we ask for certain things.
Yeah, I've never heard of that. I mean, I've heard of it, but we don't have it here. Are you calling somebody to answer?
Hi, this is calling the clerk's office. Hello. Maybe. Oh, hi, Ruthie. How are you?
Did you all catch who answered the phone for the clerk when she called about that particular record?
Oh, hi, Ruthie. How are you?
Clark County Councilwoman Brittany Faree.
Good, good. There's a gentleman here that is seeking the numbers of, say,
No, she can't.
Contracts.
Absolutely, Society Red.
contracts that are had.
Absolutely.
You know, say like the police or
Hey, she can't spell the
Fire
shit.
department, ambulance company.
That's all right. See, she can't spell desist, and old Pumpkinhead can't say desist. Hey, they are match made in hell. I mean heaven.
Well, they're third parties, so we can't legitimately request records from them directly. We would do it from the county because the county is the one that supplies the contract to them.
I wonder if it's commission.
that's what I was wondering. Okay.
They didn't tell me specifically. I'm sorry?
You stopped at the commissioner?
We haven't yet. No.
She's going to switch me to the commissioners.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, they told us here, but I don't think they
Well,
knew
they
either.
used to be, everybody, go to the clerk's office.
Yeah, you hear that a lot, actually.
There you go.
Go to the clerk's office is said a lot.
Say, you want the phone number for you?
Yeah, I know Mr. Meaner. He married a Mrs. Meaner. Right there, Bookie Worm. Yeah, they live right next door to Brown Egg.
No, we want the contract, a copy. Yep.
With all you say the emergency.
no, said
And
no
security
shit, Society
companies.
Red.
Ambulance, fire department. that
Once you find out where it's at, they all do the same.
Yeah, they're all going to have separate contracts.
And see, they all moved to the new building out on River Ridge.
Oh, that nice new one over there by the
Anybody
bridge.
that wasn't court related moved out on River Ridge.
Okay, well, we've been looking for a good excuse to go check
Yeah.
that building out.
Uh-huh, it's
I've been
nice
looking to see
building.
what it looks like on
Uh-huh.
the
Three-story glass
It's
building.
pretty.
Oh, the outside, the landscape.
Yeah, they've been looking for an
It's Chris.
excuse to go grifting
And
over
just
there.
in case that wasn't enough to convince you, let's go
Bookie
back in
Worm.
time even further to February 4th, 2023.
Dentist. Good one. Bookie
Official
Worm, you're a
misconduct
class
and
act.
I are at the Clark County Sheriff's Department in Indiana again. This time we are going to be making a records request to find out exactly what's been going on with our funds concerning the contracts with all the emergency companies around here. And you all remember the sign that I flipped off with Jamie's name on it every time? It's gone because Jamie's gone. Actually, Jamie is now a major at this department, which is ridiculous, but that's just the way they roll. They don't ever let go.
Hey, there's that inherited Harley Davidson hat he's wearing. He got some Harley Davidson hats and some shirts. Then he took a Harley Davidson motorcycle and a trailer that didn't belong to him. Yeah. Oh, that's a classy sumbitch right there. I bet he get out the shower, put a bathrobe on just to go pee.
Of a good corrupt cop. That's how they are. So here we are, guys.
My
Heading
God.
to the sheriff's department for this records request, and they're going to be pretty nervous about giving us this one because there's a lot of stuff to uncover. You guys are going to be floored when it all comes out.
You're wanting tell me exactly what you want.
Just going to turn in a records request.
Okay. For,
well, I have it written down. It's a few things.
Okay.
I like to,
I bet there's a few people wish they had a golf club. They could tell an old dumb waiter. Or
to make sure that I understand
my
the functions
God.
and operations that I believe are questionable of this agency.
Okay.
Given our history,
Okay.
you know, so there's a little bit of a concern that I feel wanted available for anyone who comes in this door, not just us.
And I'm sure you caught that now that you're looking back into the past, that I cut what we were requesting because at the time it was really early in the process and we hadn't reported it to any law enforcement agencies yet. So I didn't want Null to be able to hide what we were looking for, which were the emergency services records that might indicate whether or not there was corruption going on.
some of the things that you're asking for is the services. That might not be something readily available
Maybe
that you
not.
can provide. It could be something the council, the commissioners. If I can get you that, it's public record, there's no issue there.
So emergency services contracts, and then here. You want to hold this for 1 second?
Sure.
Look at there. He brought his
I'm gonna
best
give
man
this
bra and
to
everything.
Mr. Mobley, so that he can.
We can stamp it. You want a copy? I can
I'll take
stamp
a
it.
copy
Okay.
too, so that I know exactly what I requested.
As far as reaching back with you,
So as you can see, guys, official misconduct and I officially started putting in records requests specifically for the emergency services contracts February 4th.
Yeah, and officially in September, October, and November, you're officially going to be going to court on 13 different charges. Tiffy going to come along on 2, and Tiffy owes child support. Is she paying that child support yet?
Of 2023. But obviously we started digging on this particular corruption well before July of 2022. Which was when I tried to give Jamie Knoll the opportunity to tell me himself. And I'm sure that anybody who watches this channel already remembers exactly what Jamie told me that day.
You got some bad information is what I think.
Well, okay, fill me in.
Just dig, brother. You're a truth finder. You'll find it.
I am a truth finder.
Absolutely.
You're right about that.
Yeah, absolutely.
So what did Tiffany and I do? Well, we continued to dig. And we were definitely not alone. There were a lot of Clark County concerned citizens who came to the aid of the county and did their part in sharing information. And I know what you're going to say. Chris, it's the Indiana State Police that are doing this investigation. You didn't try to report it to the Indiana State Police.
I wonder why they didn't figure it out all the way back then.
We need to make a report.
You're going to do a report.
Other police officers breaking the law.
Who?
Clarksville. Get the notepad out.
Nope. Goodbye.
Do it.
Do
Why? You going to protect the other cops? Was you trying to intimidate me, you big lard? Huh?
No, I wouldn't intimidate you.
Was you trying to? Because you don't scare me.
No, we don't.
Sir, what's your name and badge number? No, don't close that window. What's your name and badge number? You just smashed your fingers.
Smashed his fingers. Good job, dumbass. Attaboy.
Don't open that window.
Why not? I need to do business here. This is my place. This is where, hey, look, this is mine.
Sir, do not open this.
This is my place. You open that window, boy. Open that window.
Hear that crap? Open that door, boy. Says the guy that damn hand-me-down shirt there from Tom Wopat. He only been handed down 3 times. The last time he just come up missing and he had it. Just making a joke. That's parody. I'm not serious. He didn't actually steal that shirt. Matter of fact, I don't think nobody would want that shirt. They may have paid him to put that shirt on. You never know. He is.
You not my boy? You work for me. Is your name Tyrant, motherfucker? Is that your name? What's your last name again? Nagel?
Yes.
All right, Nagel.
Is it Chrissy?
Yeah, I thought, yes, it's Chrissy.
And
So I thought last
I want
time we were
everybody
here.
on your website to make sure they look at your mother, how you treat your mother.
Oh, you're going to try to make some defamatory statements against me?
Hey.
Hold on, I need your name.
You heard it there, some defamatory statements. Hey, say defamatory. Say there's a crime afoot. Or how about when he's stuck in the elevator, he goes, help, help.
Thank God our relationship with the officers at Post 45 has gotten a lot better today. So if you're thinking there's no way that Chris and Tiffany were the ones that reported this to the state police, well, you're right. But we weren't the only ones making reports to the authorities. What about Ed Byers? Ed Byers was running against Scotty Maples for sheriff. And, oh, look, he did report it to the authorities.
Yes,
back
they
then.
do, society.
As a
man.
matter of fact, this official
You ain't
and
getting away with it.
successful report is dated May 1st.
Oh, dumb way to be getting away with too much stuff there. You know it bad when a cop had to put a damn restraining order against him. That's bad.
2023. And one of the crimes specified in this official report is ghost employment, which does reflect one of the charges that Jamie Knoll ended up getting.
Former Clark County Sheriff is facing multiple felony charges, including theft, ghost employment.
Yeah, but watch
As a matter
this.
of fact,
Once it gets
this
to the bottom,
official and successful report is dated May 1st, 2023. And one of the crimes specified in this official report is ghost employment, which.
and look at the bottom. Do you see Dumbwaiter's signature or Tiffy's signature? Do you see any crayon marks? It says Edward H. Byers, Ph.D. in criminal justice. And there's his signature. He make it like he the one that got Jamie Knoll busted. He's not.
Does
lies.
reflect one of the charges that Jamie Knoll ended up getting.
Former Clark County Sheriff is facing multiple felony charges, including theft, ghost employment, and corrupt business influence.
So it's true. Ed Byers actually did report Sheriff Jamie Knoll during his campaign running against Scotty Maples for sheriff. Wait till you see what all happened to Ed during his campaign as running for sheriff against Scotty Maples, Jamie's number one buddy.
Well, for one, Jamie Knoll's attorney, Larry Wilder, filed a cease and desist letter on Ed Byers during his campaign, saying that what he was putting out on social media was defamation, when all Ed was doing was
Hey, he might have been coached into that. He said defamation, you're right. Yeah, he said it correctly. And he said desist correctly. Somebody might have been coaching them.
posting the truth on social media about the employees of the agency. But if you think that the cease and desist letter is bad, wait till you see what Donovan Herod and Kenny Eubanks did.
The race for Clark County Sheriff is one of many hotly contested in our area, but is the only one where people pretending to be reporters have shown up hundreds of miles away asking questions about one of the candidates to their relatives and friends.
The Democratic candidate for sheriff in Clark County, Ed Byers, says a friend of his and a family member in the Carolinas were approached by two men saying they were newspaper reporters back in August. But when he saw video of the incident, that story began to seem like fiction.
I don't think either witness really bought it.
Who are these two men standing outside of Ed Byers' daughter's home in Lancaster, South Carolina back in August? Byers started asking questions after a surveillance camera captured this SUV pulling into the driveway 495 miles away from Jeffersonville. Byers' future son-in-law, Tommy, is on the back deck smoking in his bathrobe. He told me the men said they were newspaper reporters and wanted to get some more information on Byers, who's the Democrat running for sheriff against Republican Scotty Maples. Tommy says they asked about Byers' ex-wife and his other kids. Tommy didn't have much to say to them, and the two men left after about 5 minutes. The pair made another stop at this gym in Charlotte, North Carolina, about 45 minutes away, according to Google. There, the gym owner, who is a friend of Byers, told me they asked similar questions and identified themselves again as newspaper reporters. They're not.
And I think it's a poor taste for one cop to, or in this case, two cops, to harass the family of another cop.
Byers sent this photo of Major Donovan Herod, the chief of detectives for the Clark County Sheriff, to Tommy and his friend. They both said that's him. He also sent this photo of former Clark County Major Kenny Eubanks. He resigned from the department in 2019, sells insurance now, and is the chairman of the Scott County Republican Party. Again, they said that's him. A sheriff's office source also confirmed to Byers the men in the video are both Herod and Eubanks.
Who sent them down there, and why are they in what appears to be an unmarked vehicle in South Carolina?
We checked with the editor of the News and Tribune, which covers Clark County. He said they didn't send anyone to the Carolinas and never hired Herod or Eubanks for anything. The sheriff's office says no taxpayer money was spent on this trip. A spokesman said the SUV in the video does not belong to the county, and August 25th was the scheduled day off for Herod. Neither Herod nor Eubanks returned my calls or emails requesting an interview.
It shows a dubious shadow on their credibility. I think it's also they just flat out lied.
Campaign finance records show Herod donated $400 to Republican sheriff candidate Scotty Maples' campaign. Eubanks has donated $500. The records show the two were not reimbursed by Maples' campaign or the outgoing Republican sheriff Jamie Knoll. Maples sent me a text saying neither he nor his campaign has ever paid anyone a single cent to do research or talk to anyone. Both the Clark County and Scott County Republican Party treasurers said they didn't pay for such a trip either.
Public employees retain most of their political rights. They're able to vote. They're able to volunteer for campaigns. They're able to donate money.
University of Southern Indiana professor Trent Engber says campaign ethics guidelines say be honest. Federal law restricts some types of government employees' political activities, which may explain the newspaper reporter ruse.
Right. We would look at that as an abuse of power if they were trying to exert undue influence as law enforcement officers.
Byers expected people to look into his background as a candidate. He didn't expect this.
I think that by harassing family members and friends, I think that
Dude, I've got a question to ask y'all. Y'all want me to make a for public safety day tomorrow? 2 channels that I can put for public safety videos on either one? Hey, you want me to do some public safety tomorrow? Hey, why do y'all think? Leave a comment there if you would, please.
That goes beyond
I know whether
oppositional
to
research.
do 'em
That's
or
that
not.
fear of culture of fear and intimidation.
We've requested county records, including timesheets and emails. A lawyer told us on October 3rd it could take 45 days to gather, review, and release the records,
All
putting
right,
their release
there, James.
after
Mel
the
Baker.
election. Mark Stevens, Wave News.
So Scotty Maples, who at the time was running to take the seat of sheriff from Jamie Knoll, here he was in charge of those particular records, which would have proven this corruption, and he was not going to release them to any of the media until after he won the election, which is a little ironic because if you read the probable cause,
it states that Scotty Maples was the person that reported Jamie Knoll to the authorities. June 13th of 2023. My bad. Scotty hates that picture. Here's the one he likes for you all to see.
Hey, got better teeth
and
than you,
personally,
pumpkin
I
head.
do not doubt that Scotty Maples did.
Yeah, he got better teeth than you.
End up rolling on Jamie at that time, on or around that date. However, if you read the probable cause, everything that everyone else was already trying to say is much more detailed in this particular report.
According to this, on June 22nd of 2023, Mark Grube reported to the Indiana State Police the particular employees and what they were doing to be ghost employees, Jamie Knoll's vehicle sales scam, whatever you want to call it, and the military surplus equipment.
Wait, does that mean that Mark Grube was the one that reported Jamie? Let's try doing a recap on some of these dates. In July of 2022, I asked Jamie specifically about what was going on directly to his face. On February 4th, we went and did a records request. Again, on April 5th, Tiffany and I went and did another records request for the emergency services contracts. Ed Byers made his complaint on May 1st. And on June 15th, Tiffany and I were trying to report it to the state police. Scott Maples said that he reported it on June 13th. But in the same probable cause, it says on June 22nd that Mark Grube was the one who reported it. And let's not forget about all the citizens in Clark County that took action. And we may never learn who it actually was that finally got law enforcement to do their job. And I'm sure that there were probably more people that reported this that none of us will ever know about. But at the end of the day, the only thing that actually matters is that finally this situation made it to law enforcement and is now being taken action against in the court of law.
Today is that day.
And do you remember in the beginning of this video, I told you that Jamie Knoll's connections go all the way to the president of the United States? Well, check this article out that just came out recently, which I will pin a link to in the description of this video. And look at some of the names that are affiliated with Jamie Knoll and his campaign as a Republican Party.
So my guess, dumb waiter is a Democrat. He don't like Republicans, and he's made this a political beef. That's what it looked to me like. That's one of the reasons why I said I don't want to keep politics off the channel and religion. People just get too stirred up with it. But if you donate any money to either political candidate, it could be a local mayor, but they belong to a political party. They can say, well, you got ties all the way up to the president. And that president could be either political party. That's just a broad slander right there. You say you're trying to point a finger at somebody, and it don't mean you have ties all the way up like he's making there. I don't think that Sheriff Jamie Knoll was right, but he tried real hard to make him look as bad as he can. And try to pick up the puzzle pieces that other people done, make a video out of it, and then get the credit for it. You get them clicks and views and that YouTube money for doing it.
Party for the state of Indiana.
The more than $100,000 he's contributed to GOP candidates and campaigns since 2008, per state and federal campaign finance records. Investigators now allege at least $33,000 made in Noel's name actually.
Well, as other possibility there, Bookie Worm. I agree with you. He just so hard pressed, he want to sit there and point a damn bad light at law enforcement. He don't care if it involves religion or politics or how they throw a softball, as long as he can try to make them look bad.
He came from public funds. He misappropriated between 2020 and 2023. The donations made through WinRed, a Republican fundraising platform, was earmarked for campaigns for former President Donald Trump. The Indiana State Republican Committee, Congresswoman Erin Hauken, and others. The former sheriff is accused of using credit cards from New Chapel EMS and the Utica Township Volunteer Firefighters Association to fund his and his family's lifestyle, spending millions of taxpayer dollars on cars, planes, vacations.
And the voice is wrong, and you could look at the face, and it's not quite right. And you look at the fingers on the offhand there, it looked like she got about a 3-foot long thumb in the wrong position. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, there's 5 fingers, but one of them, brother, it's way too long.
Cigars, clothing, and other luxury purchases, separate from the criminal filings. Indiana Attorney General Todd Rokita is also seeking to force Noel, as well as his wife, Misty, and their daughter, Cassie, to pay back more than $4 million. Noel is currently awaiting trial, scheduled for November, in the Scott County Jail. Though he completed a 60-day sentence in June for contempt of court, his bond amount was increased to $1.5 million a day after new charges, some related to the WinRed donations, were levied against him.
But here we are today, and I'm going to continue to follow this case on this channel thoroughly and all the way through so that you guys don't miss a thing. Until next time, guys.
Until next time, try eating corn on the cob to a picket fence. You horse-kissing son of a gun. Hey, all right, he got that out the way. Yeah, he edits too much. And he always got that, he turns his head when he's lying his ass off. Yeah. This dumb way you're lying, he cocks that head around, oh my God. Lightning gonna hit him one day. He lies too much. All righty, y'all. Well, this isn't a paid StreamYard account. I only get so many hours on it. I think it's 15 hours a month. So I'm going to end this live stream. Got a little over an hour in. I'm only going to do live streams on this on Saturday nights. 10:30 p.m. Central, I'll do live streams off this channel. Try to get to them views up. Maybe get some more subscribers in, possibly grow the channel some. But I'll start in covering more dumb waiter though. Thanks for showing up, everybody. Mr. Baker. All right, Bookie Worm. Yep, and I'll definitely start to cover some more stuff, dumb waiters in. That's it. We appreciate y'all. I just see. There. Hey, there's a shift in colors, by God. Hey, that's kind of colorful. Hey, good night there, everybody. I gotta go do some more videoing. I got some work and stuff to do. Mainly stuff. Yeah, that's radical. Y'all have a good one. Thanks for coming. I appreciate the hell out of y'all so much. Hope you hit that like, share, and subscribe button. Smash that bell. Get notifications. Yep. And remember, dumb waiter is a pumpkin head. We out of here, y'all. Good night.